I want to talk today about hoovering techniques, and if the narcissist in your life tried to hoover you into the cycle of abuse again. Much better? This is better. Okay, good. So if you're just popping in here, my name is Ro. I'm a narcissistic abuse survivor. Thank you for the tiny. I'm a narcissistic abuse survivor. I'm also a certified life coach, and I'm here to help you heal from narcissistic abuse. I know it's tough, guys. It's not easy to heal. We all have triggers. We all have people in our lives who appear to be helpful, fully in a hoovering in full effect. Someone like me, still, anybody can get duped any day, any single day. And yes, it is very stressful. What's really stressful about this whole thing is, they're so good at it, right? They're so good at what they do. They know exactly how to trick you. Hi, what's up, Erica? Hi, pretty girl. I'm only going to put a little bit of makeup on today because it's just one of those days. A cross on my forehead. Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a long time since I've seen you live getting ready. I know, I haven't done these lives in so long, hey? How long has it been since I did one of these get ready with me lives? Right? So the narcissist is really good at pretending to be something that they're not. You know what else they're really good at? They're really good at pretending to be a victim. Do you ever post these on YouTube? Yes, all of these are on YouTube. So if you go to the link in my bio, you can subscribe to my YouTube, and under my playlist, which is Real Talk with Ro, it's called, all of my lives are posted on YouTube. So you can watch them all there if you want to relive, rewatch some of the stuff that I say. So yes, they do go on YouTube. Thank you for asking. Yes, he thinks he's a victim now. In his eyes, you're the evil abuser. You know what? Look at their eyes. If you're ever kind of curious about a narcissist and how psychotic they might be and how weird they might be, and look at their eyes. A lot of the times narcissists have really wide, psychotic looking eyes where they're like staring into your soul. Their eyes go black even if they're sky blue. Even if their eyes are the ocean blue, they look dark. They're wide. They're creepy. We know what they say, that you can really look into somebody's soul by looking into their eyes. Really, they look super creepy. Yeah, Jamie, very scary. He's sending my ex literally to harass me, and I don't understand. But yeah, they're big bullies. They're big bullies. They want to harass you. Not a relationship, but we're talking to each other, and there are narcissistic red flags. Yeah. So, sometimes I like to say, take a look at the red flags that you have, that you feel. It's one thing to think about the narcissist and what red flags that they might have, but there are red flags that we have when we're with narcissists, right? Sometimes we have these red flags where we feel nervous around them. Sometimes we have these red flags where we feel anxious, where we feel confused, right? Where we don't feel like something feels right. And that is a red flag. So instead of paying attention to the narcissist red flag, I know looking at their eyes and stuff is a good red flag to look for, but sometimes it's also good to just feel how you feel. And if you feel confused, read my comment above. A narcissist. Oh, is it normal now to see these traits, or do you think I'm paranoid? No, it's not paranoia. What it is, it's hypervigilance. Erica, it's hypervigilance. What you're feeling is, it's like walking into a party or a building and looking around and seeing potential threat everywhere because you've lived it. You know exactly what to look for. So you do look for it in a lot of people, and sometimes you do pick things out. So thinking that everyone's a narcissist a lot of people could find to say that's jaded, but I really don't think that that's jaded at all, and that that's not normal. That is just your safety mechanism. That is just you protecting yourself. We should feel really comfortable around people. The second we don't feel comfortable, we're out. Hello, what's up, Vandertunt? How's it going? My narcissist boyfriend, baby daddy, ended up picking up a girl he cheated on me with for years. Isn't she a supply? Yeah, she's a supply. They all are supply. We never met, though. We live in different states. Yeah, well, you can meet narcissists and not meet them, you know what I mean? And still be able to pick up those red flags. I've experienced this. It's very common to meet narcissists online, on places like TikTok, and think they're a lot easier to mask. They will pretend to be something that they're not. And if you feel the red flags, you feel something suspicious, you now have the power to put an end to it. Okay, I gotta do the comments big because I can't read anything that anybody's saying right now. There we go. But she can actually put up with him. Oh, the new supply can put up with him? Well, good for her. I hope she enjoys. I mean, we don't really have much to say for people who are still blind. Haven't seen you live in ages. These are the lives, right? Remember these lives? I used to do this every single day. Vander, I left 3 months ago going no contact, but I'm paranoid he will find me again. Yeah, you know, it's okay to feel that. It's just a little bit of hypervigilance, and it's a little bit like, you know, okay, you studied at the same university. It's okay to feel nervous. We can't help it. We cannot help that nerve feeling, right? I don't know if you saw my first comment. Is Brittany, hey? Yeah, we block the red flags. We do, if it feels good. Feels good, it feels nice. Love bomb covers red flag, right? Love bomb covers red flag. What do we do about that? We can't help it sometimes. I've been out of the abuse cycle for so many freaking months now. And I still got suckered in just recently. By somebody who I thought was a victim. Nope, not so much. And we can't help but blame ourselves, but it's okay. We get suckered into these things. We can't help it, guys. Is it parent alienation if you go no contact? I have kids. He can contact my mom. I'm done. Flower bomb, no, it's not parent alienation. Absolutely not. You still have a choice to be with your kids. They can still contact their kids. They just can't contact you. If you have your mom, you've got somebody, you have a monkey in the middle, right? I'm getting the same vibes. I know what you mean. Yeah. There are people who like to prey on victims of abuse by pretending that they are themselves a victim of abuse. They pretend to be a survivor. And when you really listen to narcissists, they actually tell the truth on themselves, you know, by not really knowing what they're talking about. If you really listen to some people who claim to be survivors, if they can't really describe scenarios or go into detail with certain things that have happened to them, and they just use a lot of big fancy words, they use a lot of words that they've picked up, and they pretend as if they know what they're talking about, and they're very grandiose in the way they speak. A lot of the times they're just trying to manipulate you and put on a mask for you to believe them so that they can prey on you. Be very careful with these types of people, because these types of people, they act as if they've gone through some shit, and then next thing you know, they're getting your phone number and they're hitting you up. The healing space isn't a place to flirt, to pick up wounded people. It's not a really great place to find love or to find connection. It's a lot of the times it's forced. So be very careful when you're, especially on places like this, like social media, where people are portraying to be a victim and a survivor just like yourself, And then next thing you know, they want to have this connection with you, and that turns into a romantic thing. I've been in this space for a really long time, and someone like me can still fall for it. Anybody can fall for it. So just be careful. Oh boy, I felt that roll. Mm-hmm. And if you know, you know, right? Same thing happened to me. Yeah. By the way, you explain everything in a simple yet great way. It's also nice that you put boundaries here. Yes, I do. I put boundaries, you mean in my lives? Yeah, I do put boundaries in my lives. I want to make sure that I give myself space, because I have a life too outside of TikTok. TikTok isn't my life. But I do want to help people as well. So as I am growing and as I'm learning and healing, I want to help people learn, grow, and heal in the same way that I am, because one of these days you're going to be in the exact same space as me, and I'll tell you something, I've been there. What made you realize, Ro, what was your knowledge from your experiences? So for me, it's like, okay, one of the things that I do with my clients is that I work on emotional boundaries. And so anyone who's worked with me, anyone who is working with me, anyone who is a client of mine can attest to some of the work that I do for you is help you come up with your emotional boundaries. Your emotional boundaries are your identity. It is exactly who you are, right? It's exactly what makes you you. And that's how you determine who gets to sit at your table. That's how you determine who gets to be in your life and who gets your attention, who gets your energy, who gets access to you. One of my biggest emotional boundaries is honesty. Honesty is full integrity, being honest, being authentic, being genuinely you. The minute somebody crosses that boundary of mine, which is that personal boundary, boundaries are for us. Boundaries are not for the other person. Boundaries are for us. Boundaries are the way we determine what we put up with, what kind of shit we're allowed to put up with. We don't even have to say to somebody else, hey, you know what, I have a boundary of honesty. If you're not honest with me, you're out. We don't even have to say that. So just recently, someone in my life was completely dishonest. Total bullshit coming out of their mouth. Everything they said was bullshit. And one thing that really bothered me was it was all manufactured bullshit vomited out of their mouth from my mouth. Everything that I said, they said. Everything that I did, they were doing. Almost like a copycat. That was enough for me to say, that's the point. So Erica, that's really what made me realize I was dealing with a liar. And as an honest, very person with high integrity, I don't fuck with liars. I don't mess around with liars. So guess what? Hey, you're a liar. You're no longer in my life. This thing is over. And the good thing about healing from narcissistic abuse. Hi, Cody. What's up? The good thing about narcissistic abuse, when you heal from it, when you're starting to be on this healing path and this healing journey, right? The first thing you pick up is an amazing tool. Who wants to know what that is? You know what amazing tool that I picked up that I couldn't have picked up anywhere else? The only place that I picked it up was healing from narcissistic abuse. Okay? Is the cutthroat ability to cut anyone off who isn't who they say they are. Right? It's the cutthroat ability to cut anyone off who isn't who they say they are. I don't care if I love them or if I've invested in them. I don't care if I shared moments with them. I don't care what the relationship is. I don't care if they are my best friend of 30 years. I don't give a shit who they are in my life. If they're not who they say they are and they don't portray who the fuck they are, and they come to me like a sham and I see it, I give myself shit sometimes for not seeing it sooner, but the fact that you see it, that is a superpower. You should be very proud of yourself. And in that moment, yes, I was very proud of myself. Boom, facts, right? Boom, roasted. That is the moment where you can say, hey, you know what? You aren't really for me. You are not who you say you are. And you cut that shit down. You cut that shit off. It's a cutthroat ability, guys. That's what we develop from healing from narcissistic abuse, is the cutthroat ability to cut anybody off who isn't who they say they are and who isn't really for you. And for sure, I was used. And it's not something fun to deal with, but the good thing is you can come out of it and say, hey, they are no longer in my life and they are no longer going to use me. You felt that too, right? Sometimes things happen when a person is going through something privately. I must have missed your comment. Sorry if I missed comments because I have 30 minutes to chat with you while I'm doing my makeup. Bruh. Never mind. Working your life away, Cody. Yeah. There's plenty of people. There's plenty of people to make new friends. Yeah, exactly. Bye-bye. A friend like that isn't a friend, you know? So there's 9 behavioral traits of narcissistic abuse, narcissistic patterns, and narcissistic personality disorder, okay? 9 behavioral traits. And all of them, you only need 5. And the DSM only requires 5 of these traits to be a narcissist, to be really diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. I'm not a clinician. I cannot diagnose you, but I can tell you what those traits are. You tell me. Sometimes one situation can cover all of the traits. So the very first thing is entitlement. That narcissist feels entitled to your body, to your time, to your content, to your words, to your money, to everything. They're entitled to all your attention. They're entitled. They're so entitled that they'll cheat on you. They're so entitled, they'll lie. That's entitlement, okay? The next thing is a lack of empathy. Narcissists have a huge lack of empathy. They have no idea how to put themselves in your shoes. They have no idea. They have no ability. You know, I'll pay you if I need you, you know? Yes, they have no ability to live your life, to be in your shoes, and to experience what you're feeling. Because they don't have the ability to be in anyone's perspective but their own. And they also have a limited perspective of a robot. They can't see anything from anyone else's perspective. So that's a lack of empathy, okay? They're also very jealous and envious of others. They have that's 3, major jealousy. They believe that you shouldn't be succeeding. They should be succeeding. You know, if you're doing well in life, hey, friendly hydration reminder, oh, I don't have any water with me. I only have coffee, Finn. Sorry. I know, I need my water. Have a great day, Ro. Have a great day, Derek. So they have like these real jealous vibes. They're jealous of your success. They're jealous of your access to healing, your access to healthiness. They're jealous of you. They're jealous of everyone. They're envious of your life. And they also weirdly believe that everyone is jealous and envy of them. That's a trait. Okay? That's 3, right? What are we on? 4, they're very exploitive. They have huge exploitive behavior. My God, girl, the shoes he sent was god awful. Oh my gosh, the shoes. I read your message. Were they? Did you see them? I'm happy you sent them back. So they are exploitive. They will exploit a situation. The second they see that they can make some money off of something, they can gain something from something, if it benefits them directly, they're all over that shit. The second they can get something from a situation, they will exploit that situation, and they will be all over that shit. Exploitive. That's 4. 5, self-importance. They believe that they are the most important thing on the fucking planet. Oh, my feelings are the most important. My feelings matter the most. I matter the most. I am the most important thing in the world. Bow down to me. I'm so important, okay? Self-importance. That's 5. Have a fantastic day. See you soon. All right, you guys ready for 6? Let me think. Special and unique. They believe they are special and unique. God's gift to women, God's gift to men. They believe that they were put on this planet for a reason. They can't be ordinary. They have to be the most unique thing ever. That feeling of being special and unique is a narcissistic trait. What am I on? 6? That's 6. Special and unique. 7. They have a delusional mindset. They live in a fantasy world. 7. That's 7. Thank you, Kale. They live in this delusional world. They believe their feelings are facts. So everything that they live in is the reality that they think exists. So if they're jealous of you, they're jealous that somebody's maybe after you or that you could be cheating on them, they believe you're cheating on them, right? They justify that by being the way they are. They live in this delusion. They live in fantasy land. They believe all of these things are going to happen when they don't. They almost future fake themselves. You know, they have really deep levels of fantasy. And they live in that. Okay. Number 8. They have an excessive need for admiration and attention. They need all of this attention and admiration. They need, illusions of grandiosity. That's the fantasy. That is number 7. Number 8, they believe that they deserve all of the attention in the world. They need it. They feed off of it. Especially people who live on TikTok. When I say live on TikTok, they're always on TikTok. Because all of those notifications that come in, they need it to survive. They need all that attention. You know, they'll sit there and they'll look at every single notification. They'll read every single comment and comment on every single comment. They'll sit there on a live for like hours and hours and hours just feeding off of all of the people. They need to be admired. They need to have attention. They will name drop everywhere they go. They will use people for that attention. They'll say, oh, this person is in my life. This person is, I know Mark Cuban. I know Donald Trump. I know. They'll use all of this name dropping and this kind of tactic to get attention, okay? They need this. It's an excessive need for admiration. Oh yes, I see people acting like they're famous on here. Exactly. Blocking all accounts helped me a lot. Yes, mine was on Facebook. I need to block him on here. I already did. I feel like he watched me on a live talking about my abuse and purposely found me and tried. Yeah, they do that. They do that. They align themselves with people to gain attention. And the very last thing, I'm on 9, right? Did I do all 8? So number 9 is arrogance. They are so arrogant. They're like, oh, this person loves me. This person needs me. This person, I'm God's gift to women. That's number 9. Thank you, Kale. Number 9, right? I am, I'm so needed. I'm so this, I'm so that. They're so arrogant, right? They need to have this, they literally will say things about themselves to create this kind of I'm above you, I'm better than you. That's arrogance. That's A. That's 9. So these are the 9 behavioral traits of narcissism, right? Entitlement, a lack of empathy, envy of others, exploitive behavior, self-importance, having fantasies or delusions, having a feeling special and unique, arrogance, arrogance and a need for attention and admiration. And do you need to have all 5 of them to be a narcissist? No, you only need 5, or all 9 of them? No. The DSM says you only actually need 5 of the 9 traits to have narcissistic personality disorder diagnosed by a clinician. But we all know narcissists, they don't like to go to therapy, right? They don't want to actually, I mean, if they'll go to therapy if it fits their narrative. They'll go to therapy if the therapist is siding with them and agreeing with them. But will they actually go to therapy? No. So the chances of a narcissist actually being diagnosed, they're slim to none. So we get to know what the behaviors are, and we get to understand and learn what the patterns are so that we can determine that for ourselves, not to diagnose and shame somebody, but so that we can get the fuck away from them and get as far away from them as possible. Block them. Stop communicating with them. So narcissists will do anything they can to suck you dry. I'm scared he's taking me to court for 50% of my son he never cared for. He spread so many lies about me. They're really, really good at spreading lies. And I'm sorry you were going through that. If you want to book a coaching session with me, I do offer one-on-one coaching. Link in my bio, and I can help you deal with some of that trauma, because I know exactly how it feels to be violated that way by a narcissist and feel like you have no power in the situation. I want to tell you something. You can get your power back. That's a dangerous book for a narcissist. 48 Laws of Power. He said he lived by that book. I have never read that book. Probably written by someone that is in power. Amanda, oh God, mine has the same. I called a narc because my baby died and I was angry how I'm after information if I'm actually a narc. You know what? I would book a session with me, love, because honestly, that is a question that is asked by so many people. Am I the narcissist? That is a question that we ask ourselves because we're so beat down and belittled in this game of narcissism, and a lot of the times these people will make us feel like we are the narcissist. And I saw you, John. Thank you for coming in. Another subscriber. Anybody who does want to subscribe, consider going into my profile here and subscribing to my lives. This just shows me and tells me that you do want me here, that you want me to be live more often. And if you do want to book with me, you can go to the link in my bio and go scroll down under book a coaching session, and all of my packages will come up, or you can just book a 30-minute session right away just to get started. So if you do want to book with me, go to the link in my bio and check out my beacons page, and there's lots of ways to book with me. Thank you, John. Hi. Yes, John is right here. If you want a love badge, consider subscribing to my live. That tells me you want to see me more. That tells me that I should be live more. That tells me that you want to hear from me, and then I will set aside time and be able to give back by going live and giving out this free content and answering those questions. And yes, you get to put these badges in here too. Oh, I should put some lip stuff on. Appreciate you guys. I haven't checked how many subscribers I have, but I will 100% go live more if I have more subscribers. Thank you. Don't forget your other eyeliner. Oh, you know what? Thank you. You know, my eyelashes are all so messed up right now because they've been falling out from stress. And I don't have an appointment till next week. So, my lashes look messed. How do they look now? Peace and calm, thank you. I hope I didn't miss anything. People calling me at work. I'm trying to listen to your live. Oh, you know what? I'll be back tonight, I think. Much better. Thanks. Sometimes, you know, you just need a lady. You just need one of the ladies to help you out, to help you, right? You know what? A good woman. A queen, you know what queens do? They tell you your crown is crooked, and they help you straighten it without telling the entire world. Right? They tell you. They don't say, hey, her crown's crooked. They tell you. That's how you know a queen is. Queens lift each other up. Ladies. Us ladies lift each other up. So true. Damn, I'm gonna get my nails done now. Ooh, see, I showed you my nails earlier, Shay. These are the nails. Those are the nails. So yeah, really quick live today, guys. I will be back. I have been pretty busy. I have my kids this week, so it's a little more difficult for me. But if anybody wants to book with me, I have a few more options for you, as well as the one-on-one coaching. I also do group coaching. If anyone's interested in the group coaching, there's probably only 2 seats left, I think. 1 or 2 seats left. So if you're interested in the group coaching, it is on September 25th. And it is $25, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. You can go to the link in my bio and register for group coaching. Group is just like Zoom. Yeah, it is 25 people in that group. It is coaching with me is $75 for 30 minutes, $110 for an hour. So yeah, you were extremely nervous last time. You know what? It's okay to be nervous. So many people are nervous when they're talking in a group of people, especially about this type of abuse, because it's so important to us. The reason why we're nervous and anxious like that is because we're excited about what we don't know is happening, right? Excitement and anxiety are actually the same type of feeling. That emotion triggers the same response in us. So, do you ever have someone cry? Absolutely. The very first one, we had somebody crying. And I'll tell you something, I cry in my coaching sessions with my clients as well. Sometimes I feel it. I feel it so deeply because we talked about that in our meeting. Yeah, we did, Shay. It's so emotional to access these types of emotion. Thank you, Brittany. And guys, I love it when I see these love badges. It tells me you guys want me here. It tells me you guys want me to be live more often. So if you do want to consider subscribing, and then I will be, you will see more of me on these lives if you do subscribe to my lives. But I want you to know we can cry. Yes, we cried together in that first group coaching session. When I work with a client one-on-one, sometimes I do get access that emotion and I do cry. Hannah, 12-step groups and all the time, cry my eyes out. The emotions are good. It's good to let those out. It's good to release that emotion because it's important to us. The reason why we feel this way is because it's so important to us. Healing is so important to our health, to our heart, to our soul. So really, it's important to feel it, and it's okay to cry in that group. Should I wear a hat today, guys? Yeah, let's wear a hat today. Okay, loves. It's time to go pick up my babies. And I'll probably try and go live again later. Okay, some days I feel like crying, some days others. Do you know how long it takes for the new supply to see that the person is a narcissist? Oh, you know what? It took me 3 months. It could take somebody a year. It could take somebody a few months. You know what? It depends on the person. Depends where you are. I wanted to ask, what makes you wear hats? That's like your thing. You know what? I went on my other account, so I don't know if you know. I have another account called Resting Flirt Face, and it is on TikTok as well. And I started wearing one Blue Jays hat, and then people started sending me hats. So I actually have a bunch of hats that have been sent from followers. And this is my TikTok. That's my TikTok hat collection. So yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I wear hats, because of the people who send them to me. How do I get rid of this? There we go. Nice. Yeah. So I love you guys so much. Oh my God, I have a hat for you. If you go to my other account, Shay, I have another account, Resting Flirt Face. And you can send me a hat to my P.O. box there if you have a hat for me. Or you can just email me and I'll give you my address. It's no big deal. Love you, Ro. Enjoy your evening with the babies. Thank you so much. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Remember, let's stay narc free. Thank you for the badges. Thank you for subscribing. Resting Flirt Face is my other account if you want to go check me out on my fun account. I have a video there that hit 2 million that I posted last week about some place for the ladies to hang out. You know, kind of like an equivalent to Hooters for men, but for ladies. So consider checking out that video. And if you know any men who would like to apply to work at that restaurant, all you need is a beard, tattoos, and the ability to wear sweatpants, gray sweatpants. So go check it out if you want a good laugh. It's important to laugh through this healing journey. It's important to have fun again, and it's important to remember who you are and to love yourself. And keep shining, keep smiling. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I will check you out later. Stay narc free, guys. I love you.